Hi everyone, I'm Nate.
I'm Sarah.
And today we are going to see how well Sarah knows me. Before we took our little break because of COVID, I did one for her, so now it's her turn.
I've been dreading it ever since.
I don't think that they're too hard. The questions are too hard. I made mine a little bit more like custom, so there's not like some random questions in there like we're in the last one. But maybe you can do like your own and write some down too. And
Okay.
so we're gonna start with the easy ones.
Yeah.
What is my full name?
Nathaniel, Sean, Harold, Golden.
She got it.
Nailed it. I filled in your passport information so many times at this point.
You can even just get like the first name right, but a little bit harder. What was my birth name?
Oh, Kayshawn. But I forgot. Wait, Lewis.
You got the first and last. Can you remember the middle name? It starts with an M.
Kayshawn. Marquise?
You got them all, yeah. Next one.
He hasn't used that name since he was 3?
Yeah.
Okay.
So, yeah. How many siblings do I have? You can use your fingers and count. You don't have to just guess.
You're one of 7, right? So you have 6 siblings. Oh wait, but are we counting like household siblings or overall?
Overall siblings.
Do you want me to just count them all?
You can, yeah.
Okay, we've got Brittany, Anthony, Kylia, Darren, Taya. We'll count your 3 brothers that you didn't grow up with.
Yeah, they're like all weirdly.
So you have 9.
Yes. The answer is 9 siblings.
6 in your household, 9 overall. There we go.
Okay. How old was I when I was adopted? But you already just
3.
She just like said it. She's good. She's good, people.
I'm feeling good. I'm trying not to get cocky though. Okay.
What is my favorite number?
10.
Yeah. Would I rather dress up or dress down?
Dress up.
Yes.
He loves getting dressed.
Okay, I'm actually just really interested to know what you think. Do you think I'm more like my mom or my dad?
Oh. I think you're more like your dad, just in that like, but it's hard to say because it's like I don't know your dad when it's not like guests are over.
Yeah.
So I'm tempted to say like the version of your dad that I know, like when there's guests over and stuff, when he's not like, you know, in his max comfort zone, you know what I mean?
That's actually probably the best. That is the best answer.
Yeah, I feel like your dad. Because you're one that like, you don't just talk to talk most of the time. And your dad is the same way. Whereas like, I feel like I'm like your mom and that like, we're chatty.
Yeah.
Like we are more likely to fill silences where like your dad, not so much.
Next question. What is my top travel location? Like
That we've been to or that you want
No,
to
that
go
I
to?
want to go to.
This is so hard.
It's what you're thinking it is.
Well, I was thinking Southeast Asia, but then I was thinking, where was it? Where's the place Croatia, that I always forget the name of?
It's neither of those two.
Is it Paris? Is it one that
been there.
that we've never been to? Africa. What? More than Africa? If money's
Just because I wanted to go there first.
Oh. I don't know.
There's one. Greece.
Oh, duh. Oh my god.
I was gonna say it's one that okay,
gosh.
that one is one that she knows, but like we just haven't talked about it in a while.
Yeah, because we've always said that like that would be where we'd want to go for like a honeymoon.
Yeah.
So we don't really talk about it.
It doesn't come up in conversation when we're talking about traveling.
Yeah. I can't believe I missed that travel of all things. We talk about it all the time.
I know, it's okay. What is my favorite superhero movie?
Okay. It's definitely Spider-Man. But which one is it? I know you like the Andrew Garfield ones, but I'm gonna say not the Andrew Garfield ones.
That's correct. It's not Andrew Garfield.
It's either Into the Spider-Verse.
I'll tell you that it's Tom.
Okay. Okay, so then it's either Far From Home or What's the other one called? It's Far From Home and Homecoming.
Which one?
I want to say Homecoming because that villain is so good, but Far From Home is tough because it's like the travel bit of it makes it so much interesting. I'm gonna go with Far From Home.
You are correct.
Yes.
And it is because of Mysterio and like how they did that. It was so good.
It is really good.
You went and saw it in theaters twice.
And that relationship on screen is really good.
Yes.
Yeah.
And off screen.
Yeah, and seeing all the ruins and all the flooding and stuff, like that was just good scenes. So many good scenes in there.
We haven't talked about this in a while, but I still think that you'll get it. If I could have a superpower, what would it be? This has like always been my answer.
Not spider webs coming in.
No, it has always been my answer, and I've like never even like had to think about it. It's also like one of your favorite superpower movie, Superpowers.
What?
That's not Marvel.
Like the first things that always come to my mind are like telekinesis, flying, telepathy. What is my favorite superhero movie that's not Marvel? I don't know.
Teleportation.
Under pressure. Oh, duh. I do love Push.
But that's also like, I was gonna say,
I don't think of it as,
like,
it's
really
not a
old.
superhero.
Okay, I guess
it's a superpower.
So that's my fault.
It's just a human with a superpower.
You're right. It is just a
teleportation.
A superpower movie. It's also like one of your favorite superpower movies. Yeah, teleportation.
And it's a weird one because like no one else ever has that. Why does no one else have
everyone always says flying.
Yeah.
But I'm like, I would rather be able to be there immediately, and if I really want to, I could just teleport myself into the sky and just skydive and hang out and see the beautiful view and then go straight to where I wanted to be.
This is so true.
With that said, what is my top bucket list item?
Skydiving.
Yes.
I'm like, I know this one.
She's ready for that one. What's our favorite color?
Red.
Yes. What would you say is like my main career goal?
Is it something specific, or can I say something like just to like literally be able to make the music you want to make and support yourself?
That's exactly what it is. Making a living doing music.
Yeah, because like there's a lot of like takes or boxes you like to take along the way, like having a big show.
She's good.
Music videos, but
yeah, no, it's just to be able to make enough to like support myself and live off of music.
Yeah.
Very good, very good. Who was my first celebrity crush? We just talked about their show yesterday.
Hilary Duff.
Yes.
I did know that one. Because I remember when you told me, I was like, did not see that coming. I don't know why.
What is my favorite candy?
Swedish Fish.
Yeah, actually I guess those aren't really candy. Yeah, Swedish Fish. What is my dream pet?
A snake.
Yes.
You have to feed snakes other pets.
Do you remember my first pet? You don't have to guess their name, just what it was.
A hamster?
Yes.
It was Princess Peach?
Oh, she's really good.
What do you know? I've been listening all along.
Oh my gosh. What like recently we just talked about this, like what recently has like made me like tear up or like almost cry?
I don't know, you're a big softie. You cried everything. No, I'm just kidding. Is it like, are we talking about a movie? Like, what's the question?
Like what like thing?
What's the premise of
Did we just talk? Oh my gosh! Like what thing we just recently kind of talked about it that like makes me like tear up or like almost cry?
Having a child.
That kind of plays into it, but look at like anything like really like involving like children.
Yeah.
And like either like seeing them really happy or seeing them really sad. Yeah.
The process of having a child.
Oh my gosh.
Yeah, we watch our neighbor's little peanut, and I feel like people would assume that because I'm the female in our relationship that I would be like the most stoked about having a baby in the house. But genuinely, it is so 50-50.
Yeah. How many kids do I want?
3.
Wow, very good. I thought you were just gonna immediately say 2 because that's what we've talked about.
Yeah.
But yeah, like 2 to 3, but like.
Yeah. I feel like 2 is like a family. 3 is like a pod.
3 is also just really dependent on whether you want another child or not. So
I'd be down for 3. I feel like 3 is when you're like, okay, do we have like literal room for another human?
Yes,
where we are right now.
Oh, what cheers me up when I'm sad?
Me.
That's correct. That was it. I was wondering if she was gonna say it, and that was like when I wrote it down. I wonder if she's gonna just say her, or if she's gonna like think it's like a thing, like and not want to say that. You know, that's you.
That's how you know you're a good pair.
Mm-hmm.
It's like when you're at your highest highs and your lowest lows. Who do you want to go be around?
Yeah.
And the squeak of the bench.
I know. This one, I don't even know, so really like whatever you say is probably the right answer, but what am I insecure about? Or what do you think that like I'm like most insecure about?
I don't know. You always seem so confident to me. For real. Maybe it's because I've always struggled with like personal confidence. I'm like, wow, you just radiate confidence. I don't know. The only thing I can think of is maybe like solo singing a cappella.
Yeah. Yeah.
Particularly live. Especially because like if you record it that way, you're gonna have to perform it. Which
is funny because we talked about like obviously like 2 years ago when I did a few performances. Mm-hmm. She was like, you don't perform the songs like they're like on the tracks, and I'm like, cause I don't want to sing.
I told him I sing around the house nonstop, and I think it will make you much more comfortable at singing at performances if you just do the same. It'll also make me feel more comfortable about doing it around the house.
So maybe I'll get working on that.
Yeah.
Last question.
No pressure.
What do I think is like my biggest weakness?
Your biggest weakness?
I've gotten better.
Procrastination.
Yes.
He has gotten so much better.
I've gotten better.
I feel like I picked it. You dropped it and I just picked it right up.
Yeah, no, I've gotten better, I think, but like...
Yeah, you have. It's really hard to say. Like, changes in your personality and behavior is really hard to measure in a pandemic because all the normal, like... frames of life are very different right now.
Yeah, for sure.
It's like the idea of like, I have social anxiety. I think it's gotten better, but I really have no way to know because I'm not around people.
Maybe your social anxiety just seems not as bad because you haven't had to be around people.
No, yeah. Social anxiety really disappears when you're not social anymore.
Yeah. But I feel like a lot of people are not going to be very social after this. Like, people are going to find out that they're antisocial.
We can get all on the same level of awkwardness. It'll be great.
Yeah.
That was way less scary than I expected.
Yeah, you did really good. That's what I'm talking about.
Yay! Now I don't have to stress about this video looming in my future.
Yeah, I know.
Okay.
She did really, really good. So, round of applause for Sarah.
Thank you.
And that is all we have for today. Thank you so much for watching.
We'll see you soon.
Yeah.
Happy Friday.
Happy Friday.